everyone! I've got that video for you today for the little apple that I had on my previous post for the Stampin' Royalty Challenge for back to school. And I'm just going to show you how to quickly make the apple. It's so easy to do. So you're going to use, I apologize, mine's still the old style. There's the rounded tab punch. And I'm just using Poppy Parade cardstock, so I need 2 of that. You could get away with 1, but it just looks cuter from the back if you've got it. And then I need an additional 1 just done in Whisper White cardstock. And so you're going to punch out 1 of those. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take that Whisper White one and you're going to feed it back into the bottom of your punch, which I can do very easily when I'm not got a camera in front of me, just like that. And I'm going to show you in a moment kind of how I lined it up. And I'm just going to clip those off. So what I basically did was, you'll see here, you've got the 2 little straight edges. I lined it up to that bottom of the straight edge, and that kind of gave me an indication as to how far to push it in. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side, feed him in from the back, punch him off. Now all I'm going to do to put him on is I'm going to use some snail, and I shouldn't have done it on the front of that. Make sure you do it on the back of your Whisper White so that you don't end up getting sticky stuff where you don't want it. And I just have glued that straight onto there. And what I'm going to use next is the Bird Builder punch, and all I used that for was to do my little stem. So there's the Bird Builder punch, and I'm just going to take a little bit like that. I shoot it across the room. Okay, and so with that, all I've done is stuck a bit of snail at the back and tucked him onto the back. And then what I used next was just the Lucky Limeade ruffled ribbon, and I'm just going to take, with your craft and rubber scissors, not the best, a piece of that. Now what I actually wanted was for the leaf to have a bit sharper of an edge, so if you cut yours at a nice angle it'll look great, but it worked perfect for the little leaf. So again, I just stuck mine on with a bit more snail on the back there and angled him off kind of in the opposite direction from my leaf. And then all I used to secure it together was I just put 2 dimensionals in there. Okay, and then finally the last thing that I did was I used my Triple Blossom punch, and I made sure it was set to the far right so that you were on the one that gave you the little cutout flower. Lined it up. I'm not really worried all that much about lining it up. It's actually just the little leftover bits that I want, because I want my little seeds to put onto my apple. So I just used my Stampin' Up! 2-way glue pen and drew 2 tiny lines onto there. Easiest if you give your finger a little lick before you try and pick these up, because otherwise it is quite humorous to try and get them in the air. And then just tuck your little seeds, however many you want, right onto your apple. So there's a quick video on how you can do your apple for a card. Have a great day. Thanks so much for coming to watch.